Time now 9:08. Let's head to the kitchen. Joe, Mandina's of Spanish Fort twice in less than 24 hours.
Yeah, so a funny story. Last night was my wife's birthday, and we were looking for a newer place to try out, and we went to Mandina's. I had no idea you were going to be here on the show this morning, but man, let me tell you, it was absolutely fantastic. Troy is here from Mandina's. Troy, so good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too, sir. Thank you for your business.
Man, we had a great experience last night. I was talking to one of your chefs earlier too. The wings were phenomenal.
Yep.
You don't always think of going to, how would you describe your place in general? Italian, Creole, or what would you say there?
Italian, Cajun, Creole, a little bit of everything.
So Italian, Cajun, Creole, you don't think of wings first and foremost, but someone told her you have to try the wings, so we did that as an appetizer. Top wings I've ever had. They were phenomenal. And then all the entrees were just great as well. So you got to check it out. Tell the folks a little bit about the story of Mandina's.
Well, Mandina's been around for quite a long time. It started off in New Orleans, and we expanded to another location in Mandeville, Louisiana, which is about 40 minutes outside of the New Orleans location. And then here it is a couple of years later, we got a location in Spanish Fort.
So how'd that work out? How did it expand from Louisiana all the way to Alabama?
It's just a family business that grew.
Yeah,
you know.
Just wanted to bring all that goodness to our area, and we are fortunate for us. Now, if you haven't seen their location before, you are in that new, growing, developing area near Bass Pro Shops, right?
Yes, sir. We're right up the hill in front of the Bass Pro Shop, next to the TQL, and across the street from the fort.
Yeah, so all right, so kind of like tucked back there for now, but guys, make the trip, find it on your app, go to it, put it in your maps. You guys got to check it out. It is so good. You brought half the menu here with us this morning, and actually, that's not true. You guys have a huge menu.
Yeah, we do have quite a large menu. We wanted to bring a little bit of everything in here today, so we are open for lunch 7 days a week, and Monday through Friday we have daily lunch specials. We brought a couple here today. We have a jambalaya pasta, which is our Monday lunch special, and a stuffed bell pepper with mac and cheese and lima beans, which we do on Wednesdays. But like I said, we do have lunch specials Monday through Friday, and we have a lot of quick, easy menu items that are lunch break friendly. We can get you in and out in 30 minutes and get you back to work on time.
That sounds great.
Hot, good food.
Check them out for lunch, check them out for dinner. All right, what are you going to get started for us this morning?
So today we're going to cook a chicken marsala right here. I have a 7-ounce chicken breast that I just seasoned and dusted in some flour. Got to shake off some of this excess flour and just get it in our skillet. Just be careful laying that in the skillet. You don't want to splatter any hot grease on you.
And it looks like you took that chicken breast and beat it down thin, right?
Yes, sir. We tenderized it a little bit before we seasoned it.
All right, so we're going to let that get simmering and cooking here in the Studio 10 kitchen. We'll continue to work on this chicken marsala dish throughout the show, but can't wait to tell you about all their dishes they have there at Mandina's in Spanish Fort near the Bass Pro Shops. You need to go check it out. Chelsea, we had a great experience.
Happy Friday and welcome back to Studio 10. We've got Chef Troy Mendoza of Mandina's of Spanish Fort live with us on the show this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
We love having them on the show, and you guys, what they're making today is amazing, and the dishes that they just pre-made this morning and brought to showcase look absolutely delicious as well. But you're making chicken marsala this morning, and what have you done so far for folks who are just now tuning in?
So far what we did, we tenderized our chicken breast and we dusted it in some seasoned flour, and now we're just pan frying it in a skillet. We got a nice color on there. Color equals flavor. So we flipped it over, and at this point we're going to go ahead and start our base for the sauce, and as the sauce comes together, the chicken will finish cooking there. So here we have some sliced baby portobello mushrooms.
Delicious. Now, for folks who aren't familiar about chicken marsala, essentially it's chicken with this like rich and creamy sauce that obviously has mushrooms and other veggies in it too.
Marsala wine is a sweet wine that a lot of people aren't familiar with. Marsala, it is quite a sweet wine, but once you cook all the alcohol out and reduce it down, you lose a bit of that sweetness, so it's not a sweet dish. But it does have an undertone of that sweet wine still in the sauce itself.
So how long should those mushrooms cook on there for?
Just until they start to release the water inside. You'll see them kind of turn brown and get a little bit limp.
Okay, well, we're going to continue that. It looks like you're adding some garlic as well.
Roasted garlic.
Of course. I feel like garlic is the key to any recipe.
Absolutely. Everything I cook, I use garlic. And this is just a little bit of a salt and pepper blend.
Yeah.
And some little bit of red pepper flake.
A little bit of heat. I love red pepper flakes because you're like the master of the heat, essentially.
And then this is just some parsley.
Delicious. We're going to let that cook down. I want to talk about what you brought today. As soon as they started setting up, I was like a kid in a candy shop because of the meals that they have brought this morning. I really like it because, yes, you're cooking something Italian-esque today, but you have seafood, you have brunch, different kind of things, and even Cajun dishes as well.
Yes, ma'am. So I told you about our lunch menu items that we had earlier. So we do brunch on Sundays from 11 to 3. We brought in our barbecue shrimp and grits today as one of our brunch items, but we do have a variety of items. We have breakfast platters with eggs and biscuits and bacon. We have, let's see, eggs Benedict. We do a couple of different Benedict styles, steak Benedicts, egg Benedicts, and Florentine Benedicts. And then we also brought in some of our crowd favorites off of our dinner menu, our seafood platter and our chicken parm.
Yeah, I've been staring at that seafood platter, and you guys told me that I can have 2 plates, so I fully plan on taking advantage of that this morning on Studio 10. If someone wants to come see you for lunch today or dinner tonight, tell me about your hours for the week and the weekend.
So we are open 7 days a week, Monday through Thursday. We are open from 11 to 9. Monday through Saturday, I'm sorry, 11 to 9. And on Sundays, we're open 11 to 8.
All right.
And then we do brunch from 11 to 3 on Sundays.
And right there in the heart of Spanish Fork, too.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, you need to go see them if you can. Again, Joe went last night for dinner with his family, and he said it was absolutely incredible. And so you got to check it out if you can. When we come back with Joe, what are we doing next?
Well, we're going to finish off our sauce. I just deglazed with our Marsala wine. We're going to cook that alcohol out, and we're going to add some butter in to emulsify it and bring that sauce together.
Sounds good. All right, we will be back with Chef Troy coming up on Studio 10.
Welcome back into the Studio 10 kitchen. We are so excited to have Mandina's here in Spanish Fort. You guys have been open at your new location for how long?
We've been almost a year. It'll be a year in the first week of September.
And just to clarify something you said earlier, so is this the second location of Mandina's?
Third location.
Third location of Mandina's. So you can definitely go and check it out near the Bass Pro Shops. We are making chicken marsala today. It looks so good. Tell the folks what you've done so far with what they're seeing on the screen.
Okay, so we dusted our chicken in some seasoned flour and we pan fried it on both sides. We added some mushrooms, roasted garlic, salt, pepper, red pepper flake, and parsley. Then we deglazed with a little bit of Marsala wine. We cooked the alcohol down out, and then we add a little bit of chicken stock, and this is where we're at now. And right here, we're just gonna add in 4 tablespoons of softened butter. And what that's gonna do is that'll just bring the whole sauce together, give it that velvety richness that we're looking for.
Wow.
And smooth it all out.
Well, that looks fantastic. So while you're working on that, you're going to finish it up, and then you can plate it whenever you're ready to go. Meanwhile, we've got 5 dishes out here. Tell the folks about each one of these 5 dishes as our camera guy pans down here.
All right, got you over here. First, we got our garlic bread down here, which is a crowd favorite. We get it free with every meal. We have our seafood platter right next to it. That features 2 large catfish fillets, fried oysters, fried shrimp, and our house-made crab balls.
Oh, I did not try those.
Next to it, we have our chicken parmesan with our house-made red gravy. Next to it is one of our brunch specials. It's a New Orleans-style barbecue shrimp and grits with a fried grit cake on top. And then we have a stuffed bell pepper, topped with a shrimp Creole sauce, served with mac and cheese and lima beans. And on the end, we have a jambalaya pasta. In that pasta, you have chicken, shrimp, and smoked sausage sauteed and tossed with our jambalaya base.
Oh, I love that. All right, this guy ready to go here?
Yes, it is, sir.
That looks fantastic.
Got that here.
All right, y'all, check out the new location in Spanish Fort next to the Bass Pro Shops. We are finishing up this chicken marsala here this morning. It looks so good. I'm going to eat a little chunk of this chicken here real quick before we go and get that sauce mix all in there. Anything else you want to mention, Troy, before we go this morning?
No, I think we covered it. Just come stop on by and see us and enjoy yourself a good meal.
All right, here we go. Perfection. Great job, y'all. You don't want to miss Mandina's. Go check it out. Chelsea, you and Johnny need to go.
No, I know that's going to be on the plans before the baby gets here. I told them I have my lunch in the refrigerator in our break room, but that is staying in the fridge today, Michael.
Yeah, save it for another day. You
It'll be
can't
fine.
pass up the Mandinas, right?
No.